maybe there's gang activity here. That's crazy.
Disappointed in you niggas, man. For real. It's all work. Like, don't ever disrespect the legend. 24 karat golden era, Lord bless him. Testing the failure. Wise words from me, abuela. Margella's on the roster. Dollars crumpled up like bad posture. Dropping old bitches like Bubba Gully. Booking flights to other countries.
Yo, this nigga tripping, yo. It's a different nigga, man.
For the exclusives.
Yeah. Good evening. As you can see, there is weed in the air. Which also means our istles are in the air. It's Thursday. You know what that means. We are live everywhere that you should be. This is Fuck the Main Roster. Make some noise.
Yeah! Money trees is the perfect place to shade it. That's just how I feel.
Be the... Oh, no, I'm in this one. Oh. No way, brother, but you bucket head hoes. No way. Then we hit the road. No way. Be the last one now to get this dough. No way.
Magic Rocker hit them pockets. Yo, J-Rock killed that shit, boy. I love that verse.
That's not, that verse is iconic. Magic Rock up in the project.
Fucking song is iconic.
Yeah. Baking soda, Yola whipping.
Ain't
No turkey on Thanksgiving. My best friend the dome the nigga. I just hope the Lord forgive him. Residue. Every day I'm hustling. What else is a thug to do when you get cheap from the government?
Gotta provide for my daughter, drink it the fuck up
About my way, bitch. Got them cakes, just like a parade, bitch.
That nigga was rapping, yo.
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard that nigga. I said, hey, this nigga sweet, bro. This nigga sweet. Now, so I was like, yo, TDE had it. Like, low-key, them niggas had it for a while. But we're not here for TDE and Kendrick Lamar. Y'all should have watched the concert last night.
I hope that should be on demand. I hope you can watch it every time you want to now.
I hope so, too. We are here because this is Fuck the Main Roster. The only place where you can get Grapplenomics at its finest. Let's get into these introductions. I am Sonny Colfax, a.k.a. Lord Jamar Quinn.
Fire.
Okay.
I am Rock Raw, a.k.a. some kind of hero, Chono.
Them fuck you face 410.
That's my nigga, Masahiro Chono.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. Them fuck you face 410. And I'm Los Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar.
Cocaine residue.
Los Santos.
Yeah,
Ain't that on whatchamacallit? Ain't that on one of them fucking Grand Theft Autos?
Yeah, I believe so.
Los
Yeah.
Santos?
I started to check, but I was like, nah, I'm just go with it, yo.
No, it is. Ain't that where you
That's
Grand
one of the
Theft Auto
places.
5?
I think
That's
so.
Los Santos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Speaking of that, yo, they just put goddamn San Andreas on the game store. I ain't gonna get it though. But I played that shit too many times, yo. But yeah, yo.
Clash of the Castle. That was
Clash
cool.
at the Castle, yo. Yo. International crowds, yo. Them niggas be having it, yo. Like,
kinda
no
fire.
matter what show they do, them international crowds make that shit.
They'd be
feel-
so happy to have
they be-
Americans
yo,
over there, yeah.
I thought like France got the mark right now.
Yeah.
Like them niggas blew that shit
Yeah,
out.
them niggas made their own chance.
Yeah,
yo.
them
They
niggas-
made Jey Uso a star.
They made that nigga. They made that nigga main event Jey Uso
Yeah.
again. Like they gave that nigga a whole entrance. Like, nah, yo. Like they gave AJ Styles an entrance. Cause every time they say phenomenal, them niggas will sing that shit.
Yeah,
And I'm
in
like,
4 languages.
On two. On KO.
Cute. Yeah, now goddamn Cody Rhodes got a Scotland one. That shit just sounds wild racist, but whatever, we're not here for that. But
No, we here for that.
Nah, cause y'all be hype off of Cody. Y'all let this Cuban nigga come to all the Juneteenth
I ain't let
cookouts
that
and
nigga
shit.
do nothing.
Come on, man. Shout out to Cuba though.
I mean, I said he was bringing Chipotle mayo to the cookout.
So Chipotle aioli.
That nigga brought paper plates and shit. That nigga brought.
Yo, it's gotta be mayo, yo. That's the only.
Okay. Could it be Cuban and white? But Dusty
Cuban.
Rhodes had soul, so Dusty Rhodes looked like he know how to cook fried chicken, didn't he?
Listen, the Chipotle is Cuban.
Okay.
The mayo is American, and the fact that you even put them two together is, I guess, the nigga.
I'm gonna go with
He
it.
brings Chipotle mayo, yo.
All right.
That shit was fire on all the burgers.
Yes. But now Clash of the Castle was cool, yo. Outside of the mistakes of a few wrestlers.
See, like the ropes. I don't think it was the wrestler's fault.
The top
No,
rope
they
was fucked
said,
up.
they,
The
they
top
said
rope was
the
fucked
ropes
up.
was a little loose.
Yeah, cause you see the video of them
Yeah.
warning AJ Styles.
Yeah, the top
Hey,
rope.
my nigga, before you do that forearm, you might die.
Yeah, so that
But
top
why
rope.
though?
They ain't set that shit
I
up
don't know.
good, yo.
Yeah, but Shady basically said Tisha Campbell did like 3 springboards and didn't fuck up.
But see, her shit sweet though. Like her shit, cause her shit nimble. She be like,
Oh, so
She
she don't linger.
she up,
Okay.
go. She
Yo,
don't take-
Jay's
Tisha
not
Campbell
really.
nice. She's really
He
nice.
shouldn't be doing that fucking springboard shit. No way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
that
she
shit
should.
look fucked. Yo,
She
her,
should, yo.
her ass looked nice when she hit the. I like, oh, look at it. She hit the Spider-Man pose. I like, look at the booty.
I fuck with Zoe Stark, yo. She got it. I fuck with her as an in-ring talent, yo. As a talent, she's probably like one of the better, like wrestlers.
Every time I've seen her, she's put on a
like
good
she's
performance.
impressive, yo.
Yeah.
Like people may not like she may have no charisma, she may not be a whatever. As a in-ring performer,
Yeah.
she's top
You know
notch
how-
in that company. yo.
If she comes out to the ring one day and she got like a headboard trapped around her head, and like
and they start
she's
calling
a star.
They start calling her Nefertiti 2000.
Oh, and Martin Lawrence come out there all drunk and Martin Lawrence be looking sad as shit right now.
Speaking of Martin Lawrence, y'all go see Bad Boys 4. That was a good movie.
You be seeing that nigga in interviews, yo? That nigga be looking sad as shit, yo.
They be looking like he on like it's the big one.
Yeah, yo, like he be taking the drugs Mike Tyson took before he fought Lennox Lewis.
But you can't take no drugs and not
That
look
was some
like that.
Kevin Dunn shit they did in there.
But what else? Shout out to the Unholy Union for winning the tag team titles. That was cool to see. You know, somebody from their crib won.
Oh, and we would also like to retract some of our bets we made last week because apparently those matches did not fucking
yo.
happen.
Fucking yeah.
So,
Niggas bet-
shout out to BetOnline AG for that.
Yeah, blame, my nigga.
You know what I mean?
Later for y'all.
Take
yo.
the
And
good,
they
you take
wasn't
the
on
bad.
there before it started because I was going to place a bet, and I'm glad it didn't. It didn't work that way. I had just found out that morning about
And that was crazy.
Shorty mother had recently passed. And I started to
Who mama?
I'm like, all right,
Yeah, who bubble?
which one is it? Alba Fire?
Oh, that's what they were
Oh.
talking about. I ain't
Yeah,
know.
mother-
Okay. All
Her
right.
mother passed away. I think like 2 weeks ago or something.
Okay.
And I don't know, you know, it's shout outs to their family and all that. But it was something that was like, yo, you should go ahead and try to put that motherfucking bet in. And I went to fucking bet online. I ain't see shit. It wasn't nothing WWE on it. And
That's
this
crazy.
was
We gotta find a
about
reputable
2
site,
hours
yo.
before it started.
And the fucked up thing is, this blunder on behalf of BetOnline.ag, shout out to them, but this blunder, if we think about a couple of events a month or two ago, they was on top of their shit. 'Cause remember, they predicted the matches of the King of the Ring, basically. Like, they told us
Yeah.
who was going to be in the King of the Ring and was spot on. You know what I mean? So, you take the good, you take the bad.
You
know
take
what I
them
mean?
both.
And then you have...
The facts of life.
Come on, man. But I will say about what I've seen of Clash of the Castle. CM Punk's a hoe. And Triple H. WWE is still the same in the fact that the hometown niggas usually don't win.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for the tag team belts, they would have
been zipped. Yeah.
They'd have
But, like-
It was too predictable. it's too predictable. Why
It's
would
predictable.
why
Niggas know.
why should Drew win when they got the hottest shit going on right now?
But we all
man?
picked Drew to win.
We all picked Drew to win.
And
I ain't pick.
did it? You did?
I ain't pick Drew
Oh
to
no,
win.
he did pick Priest. He did.
He did. Oh
He did
shit!
pick Priest.
You would have won money.
I ain't
Cause
pick
the odds
Drew.
was heavily for Drew, won't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was nah. That's what I'm saying. They fucked me over.
Yeah, you was ready to bet the house.
That nigga was put 10,000 doubloons on that bitch. That nigga was trying to come out the hood all day. That nigga was about to put the house on. That nigga say, yo, I'm sure. This the one time I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
He would have hit too. He would have hit. He had a story to tell this
That nigga
episode.
came on the show with a
Hey,
two foot tall
felt
pile
like
of
it
money,
would've
but like,
been
hey,
bad,
look,
yo.
thank
I
you.
felt like it would have been bad for business, yo. Why should Drew win? Just because? No, yo, you got that shit at WrestleMania. That's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? All
You
he
wanted your
to
mania
do was
moment.
win. Yo, and you got that.
You got it.
You
That
know
was a
what I'm saying?
moment.
You won the belt.
Right, so you can't trash that.
you won the
just
belt in front of
because
everybody.
you going home. It's going to sell tickets because everybody going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think this.
And technically, your hometown did see you win because the crowd counted, and they saw you pin that nigga for longer than 3 seconds. So,
So you technically won, yo.
did you see the video of a fan took there with the fuck you punk? Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Oh,
that
you
shit was
fucking
hilarious.
you cunt, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, that's normally the word. Them niggas, them
Them
British,
niggas will call you a cunt, my nigga. They about to stab you, my nigga.
them niggas about to turn the fucking peaky
They,
blinders, yo.
they about to get the blade on you,
Yeah.
ain't it?
Now here's
No, they
here's
don't.
the here's the
That's
next
not-
move though.
And it is a
End it. They say end it too.
No, they don't
They
say
say it all over. It's the United Kingdom, my nigga. They all together.
they don't say in it.
They say end it.
Nah,
They do.
no, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They do say end it. You go Google it. They say, come on, my nigga.
Motherfucker, right.
INNIT, my nigga. That shit is in Charles Dickens books, my nigga.
Charles Dickens.
That shit is in the Christmas Carol, my nigga. What are we talking about? And that might come up. The first instance of the word ended appeared in the Charles Dickens novel of Mice and Men. But yeah, yo, fucking what was the match of the event to you from the Castle Clash?
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I looked at the card, and you know, I should have known off the jump because it was too many matches and shit. It was too many fucking matches for it to actually be all of those matches on there. So I'm kind of glad that those other matches wasn't on the card.
It would have been an AEW pay-per-view. They put all those matches on there. It should have been
Hell
about
yeah.
4
No,
or
No,
5
they gonna
hours.
put all them shits on there.
Yeah.
Niggas would have been.
You
niggas
want
would've fell asleep
you
for
want
that
watch
bitch.
wrestling?
Yeah, and you get the pre-show, my nigga, and you get in the press conference at 1 a.m., nigga.
Yeah, yo, you going to work, yo. You going to work.
You going to work for AEW on Sunday, nigga.
You about to
Yo,
clock
Sunday,
in.
yo.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
I hope you don't got to work Monday morning, my nigga, because you going to be late.
You just worked a double.
Yeah,
nigga.
yo,
You
this shit
about-
like a conjugal visit, yo. With AEW.
Hell yeah.
AEW. Well,
Yeah, yo,
Forbidden
with your family,
Kingdom.
yo, your whole family, yo.
Kingdom. Forbidden Door.
Yeah, yo,
Forbidden Kingdom.
from almost
Door
dinner
is next
time
week,
to the
right?
late night.
Is it?
I think so. I think Forbidden Door is next week, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire.
You see Russian MJF. Russia almost killed MJF last night.
I did not.
Yeah, he beat
I
the
saw
shit out.
it.
He beat the shit out that boy.
Oh, you talking about he beat the shit out of him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant he like dropped him or some shit.
Oh, no, he just suplexed him off the fucking apron to the floor. That shit look rough.
He trying to fuck that nigga up, dude.
Yeah, I was like, hey, MJF back. If he taking bumps like that, my nigga
I
back.
so listen, I take it back. See, I think they do these one-offs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that shit because I don't feel like them two gonna have a story leading out of this. Now he beefing with the fucking
The other
the
Mexican
loser
nigga.
niggas and shit. Y'all bitch ass niggas. They ain't gonna run through them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That match gonna be
fucking-
sweet too. The hit your roll, hit your dick and roll.
Hit your narrow.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking Brian Cage and
Well, nah, he
MJF.
fighting the hit your narrow nigga at Forbidden Door.
He is.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's gonna be that nigga gonna put him in all types of wrestling moves, yo. That nigga know every move, yo. He like the Mexican Mike Quackenbush, yo. That nigga.
But that's what he want, yo.
Latino Aki man.
MJ trying to be.
He trying to be the best in the world.
Like, he like Daniel Bryan and John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Put together. Like he really trying to wrestle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really stepping up his wrestling. So him having a character change, which I think is great, because that's what they do over there. They let you, you know what I'm saying, have your freedom.
For better or for worse.
So I like it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, overall, Clash of the Castle was cool. I was expecting. I was more so looking for what came on Monday.
You was looking
You know
for.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah, I forgot. That's the fucking lead. Burying the lead. The howdy.
Oh, the
No,
Wyatt
it's not. It's not even that now.
The Wyatt sick.
The Wyatt
Yeah,
Six.
right, but it's not even that. The hot shit is fucking Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry pulled up, yeah.
Video clip has, I think, what, 8 million views?
He has
or
the
some
most
shit?
views. He has
Like,
the most viewed. The most viewed video post WrestleMania on the WWE YouTube channel.
Yo,
It's Joe Hendry.
I don't know.
Nigga, yo.
I don't know how much longer his TNA contract is,
WWE,
but yo,
he's
WWE tampering, my nigga.
That's tampering.
But here's the thing. Here's the formula.
That's,
right?
I was like, yo, when that nigga came out on NXT, I said, bro, it's over. I said, yo,
And had
they
a
gonna
segment
get-
with Shawn Michaels.
I said, they gonna get this nigga, yo. They gonna get him.
They
They
gonna
gonna
get
get
him.
this nigga.
They gonna
yo.
get that
They're
nigga,
gonna
yeah.
get him.
Yo, listen.
Joe Hendry
It's
asked for his
crazy
release.
thing.
Yeah, Joe Hendry got traded. Joe Hendry got
watched it.
traded.
I watched NXT like 20 minutes after. So I saw it, but I didn't get to see anybody that came in. I only saw Kazarian. I never got to see Joe Hendry in there.
Oh, Frankie Cass was there
He
too.
was in the Final Four.
Yeah, he was.
He was the
Yeah,
Final
Damn,
Four,
and
yo.
I didn't even hear. All I heard about was Joe Hendry. I didn't even know my boy
I'm
Frankie
saying,
Cass.
that's what
Frankie
I'm trying to
Kazarian
say.
made the Final Four in that joint too.
He had a good showing too, didn't he? I think he
He
can
did
still go, yo.
He did have a good show.
I think he can still go. All right, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you.
I think he was in like the last 5 or some
Yeah,
shit.
he was Final
last
Four.
5 or the 4.
He was Final Four.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I
he
said. I said,
deserved
yo,
it.
that's dope, yo.
Yeah.
Like you got to be in the
But
Final Four.
they kind of did the same thing with Jordan Grace in the Royal Rumble.
I mean, they let her
I don't know
get-
if she was in
but
the Final Four, but they
Nah.
let her last a
They
good
let her
minute.
last a bit, then she got out. But see, the thing with Jordan Grace, she wrestled Tatum Paxley against all odds.
Yeah, I heard.
So I'm like,
I don't know who that is though.
She's from
It was
NXT.
It won't good.
No,
I don't
I
know.
mean
I ain't-
it was okay, but I actually watched.
I think
against,
I think it just intensifies the crossover because
Right.
she done wrestled Roxanne Perez at a takeover. She done wrestled on NXT. Now she done wrestled a WWE person on TNA. So I'm like, yo, that relationship with Jordan Grace and WWE is that shit is
Them
Man,
niggas.
listen,
solid.
all that shit
Niggas
that's
kinda-
going on over there, yo.
That
They even
shit
threw out
sweet.
the idea of them doing something with Abyss.
But I thought you
Now,
already.
like,
Abyss is in WWE though,
Yeah,
ain't it?
even
Right.
Yeah.
for a brick. Even with the company for a brick now.
and this was not this ain't no reporter. I forgot where I heard. I was listening to something earlier, and they spoke on that merger. You know what I'm saying? The type of shit that you have there with this merger of TNA. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's in WWE TNA. You got AJ, main roster. Like, they got a lot of shit.
That's what I think is gonna happen to Drew McIntyre, yo.
Well, that's what's gonna happen to Joe Hendry.
That's what I think gonna happen to Drew
Right,
That's why I
McIntyre.
say he quit
He
WWE.
quit, he gonna fuck
go
around
to
show up in
TNA.
TNA, yo. He's gonna show up in TNA and he gonna fuck around and wrestle Moose for the belt or some shit like that. I
That
can
should
see-
be crazy.
I can see some shit like that because Moose already said, yo, he wanna fuck with the main roster, nigga. Why not Drew McIntyre?
And he signed. He locked in. So
Yeah, I'm sure they had matches before. They
Yeah, but
probably
like
got
at this stage
bad
now,
blood,
you know what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what I
But like at this stage with Moose being where he is in TNA,
I don't
and
know.
Yeah.
You got
being Drew
Lashley
McIntyre.
got history over there in TNA.
Yep.
Yeah, Lashley got history. Shit,
AJ
you can
Shit,
bring
AJ
Kurt Angle back just to show you not
AJ
not to
Styles
wrestle,
got
There's
them.
but
Hardy over there now.
And he about to
The
fight-
Hardy's over
what?
there.
yeah, both the Hardys over there, and Dolph Ziggler over there.
Mhm.
They ain't coming back though.
Nah,
They ain't fucking
yeah,
with
no, I
that
ain't fucking
Hardy.
with him. Eric Young probably still not fucking with him.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
But then whatchamacallit, you got goddamn AJ Styles wrestling Marufuji.
Gail Kim still ain't fucking with him.
He wrestling Marufuji. Then Io Sky's wrestling somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
in fucking Marigold.
Tony Khan said, "Get your hand out my fucking pocket." But yo, God, that's one thing I say, yo. God bless AEW for this, yo. This shit would never have happened.
Under Vince McMahon, yo.
It would have never happened, period, if it wasn't for AEW establishing these type of relationships, yo.
You can't say that. Today, did you hear about Shane McMahon?
We get to Shane McMahon the whole too. That's the title of the show. We get to that. We will get to that.
Yeah.
Yo, I said the same thing.
He kind of that's some whole shit a little bit, you know what I mean? But I feel like
More on him in a minute.
yeah.
More on him.
But like I forgot. Yeah, you got me all straight. Yeah, fuck Shane McMahon.
If it wasn't for Tony Khan and Forbidden Door.
Oh yeah. Like like those relationships, because like Christian Cage won the TNA title while he was signed to AEW. You know, the Kenny Omega was the TNA champion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
outside AEW.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, those relationships were established, and you've seen it happening on a large scale, and you had to see it. I think Triple H even had to see it to be you know what?
I mean,
we could do that. We could do that.
People can say what they want about Triple H, but one thing I give the nigga credit for, he's a wrestling nigga. He's a wrestling nigga.
Yeah.
You know, like above else, that nigga, like you can tell, like everything don't go right. And I won't say it will, but you can tell that nigga's a wrestling fan. Like that nigga's a wrestling fan.
And I almost feel like to a certain extent it's pettiness. But not towards AEW. It's almost pettiness in my mind towards Bryan Danielson. Because remember, Bryan Danielson left so he could go have these legend matches and you know what I mean? What he couldn't do in WWE. And then as soon as he left, like, you know what? Fuck you, nigga. We can do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do that shit for real.
Even though Triple H did have a little bit of history doing it with Jushin Liger coming to NXT. You know what I'm saying?
Before they really signed Nakamura, he fought Sami Zayn.
You know what I'm saying? So like he doesn't have a little history of it, but it ain't like
he was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
You know
well, I mean, Zack Sabre Jr. was in like that was actually maybe the first time we seen it like that. But like AEW did it
on a grander
scale. But yeah. So I give them both their credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've appreciated it because it's like, if like this is like this is a good time to be a wrestling fan, yo. Like, and I think that's the overall arc of it. Like, it does not matter the company right now because all these niggas is starting to blend.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, since this shit is blending like this, yo, just let it happen.
Like, yo, when is it? I just can't wait for with WWE and AEW. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, yo.
It's gonna happen. It might not happen for a year, 2 years, or whatever.
But it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, yo, because Tony Khan be on some bitch ass shit.
Triple H also be on some bitch ass shit. They some bitch ass niggas.
Yo.
They're all yo.
In this sense, yo, Tony Khan be taking legitimate shots at them niggas.
My nigga, Triple H be doing the same thing. Triple H just do it with Tony Khan just does it in front of everybody. Triple H will do it on fucking.
He'll write that shit in TV. He'll be like, yo, I got something. But that nigga just write a diss record in the script. Don't say that shit. What was that shit he did when he had Cody Rhodes go to NXT and they had goddamn Lexus King with Brian Pillman Jr.
Oh yeah.
They had Sean Spears and they had goddamn Ethan Page lined up and that nigga Cody Rhodes said, "Looks like y'all in a good place." I was like,
yeah,
diss record.
That's like, what I'm saying,
he'll do that. That's as far as he'll go. Tony Khan would be like, yo, fuck you, bro. Y'all pussies for real.
I kind of respect that a little bit more, yeah.
So
that nigga went on NFL Network and said WWE is the evil empire.
And we are here to take these niggas down, my nigga.
In kayfabe.
Yo, with a
neck brace.
I'm like, yo, I can't not hate that. I have to respect that as a wrestling fan, and I know what wrestling is. Like, my nigga, it's like the nigga, Tony Khan is if the nigga who was the head of Lucha Underground was a real person.
The nigga's Arabic Shane.
Was it Dario Cueto? What was the nigga name? That's who Tony Khan is. He's the real life version of that, yo. He's the real life fucking version. Why? So if I like that, why am I not gonna like this?
Yo, that nigga's hilarious, yo. Because when that nigga pulled up and Shorty's dad, I was like, yo, this nigga's a diabolical son of a bitch.
He's an entertaining nigga, yo. Why was he not on Breaking Bad? He is the actor of our generation.
Yeah, that nigga's the next Danny Trejo, yo.
He got it.
We missing out on millions, yo.
Yo.
That nigga can touch the hearts of
Nucky
millions,
Khan,
yo.
The funny thing is, he was in the episode of The Shield back in the day. I was rewatching The Shield. I said, "Oh shit, Dario Cueto."
Oh, shit.
That nigga was like, "Oh," he just handed the nigga some papers. I said, "Oh shit,
It's Dario Cueto.
that nigga's an extra." That
The Shield was
nigga.
shit.
But
But it's the more it's just the yeah, I mean that, but I think it'll happen more because it's like now, even with these forbidden door situations, niggas is moving companies.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is flat out moving companies, and they're not making it look like it used to look back in the day where niggas go somewhere and they hold these niggas off TV, repackage them, then you see them on TV and you know who the fuck he is.
yeah.
And they call him some dumbass name, and you like, you ain't even got to do that. Like now, these niggas is crossing over.
Yeah,
and they
ain't no
not
more dumb
switching
names.
nothing.
Nah, Ethan Page
I
was
don't think
Ethan
Triple
Page.
H
Ethan
wanted
Page
to
was-
be.
Well, they did give. Well, I think Brian Pillman Jr. wanted to change his name.
Yeah, but
what you say, Face?
I think at this point, like, yo, Triple H don't really want the beef. Like, it ain't no fucking beef because they gonna be at the top of the universe no matter what. You know what I'm saying? They want half of the Orange Cassidy in WWE. They gonna know what to do with him.
Nah, not really.
Nah, they gonna know what to do with him. I'm not saying that he gonna be no fucking.
They'll make him. They'll
You know
bring
what
back
I'm
the 24/7 title just for that.
Nah, I mean, but they'll make him look like
I think he
Orange
was-
Cassidy.
fast nigga belt. They give Orange Cassidy the
Nah,
fast
but
nigga
but he
belt.
can wrestle anybody
Nah, they
and have a
did
good
get
match.
fast nigga belt.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
So that I don't even think they would fuck with the formula. I think they would leave it exactly. He one of them.
I think
You
that's
gotta leave that shit.
Yeah,
the way
I
it
think
yeah,
is.
that's
I see
what
what
he's
you're
starting
saying.
to understand. Like
Yeah.
he's like, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Bro.
I think Triple H always
Like-
understood that. I think it was
yeah,
Vince
it
that was
Vince that
like,
didn't understand.
he was like, if it ain't WWE, then that shit ain't
It
making
don't-
money.
it
So
don't-
why
yeah,
would I do
nah,
it, my
if
nigga? I'm
it
about
ain't-
making money.
If it ain't broke, like when he had Black and
Like,
Gold
that didn't even reach
NXT,
out
he was
to
like, yo,
think.
y'all gonna come over, the motherfuckers y'all are over there,
Hey,
y'all gonna be these motherfuckers.
We are
over
different
here.
companies, my nigga.
Yeah, you gonna be
Big E, you lucky. You not Big E Langston no more, my nigga.
Yeah.
You Big E. I'm just gonna take that Langston off, my
I
nigga.
hated that. I've never liked that. I've never liked that. Like I always felt like a nigga with the last name Langston meant something. So I
Yeah.
felt like I'm like,
He
yo,
took everybody's last name, yo.
I'm like, yo, that is, I like Big E
Cesaro,
Langston.
he had two names.
Antonio
Antonio Cesaro.
That's a champion.
Rusev had two names.
Alexander Rusev.
That nigga said, I might not change your name, but I'm gonna take some shit off that motherfucker.
But it's like he's allowing them niggas to like be who they are, so they don't gotta like. It's like yo, it's almost like he's fantasy booking. Like, what would it be if AJ Styles was in WWE? Boom.
Yeah.
And then you
Well,
just
the
see it. You like, oh
yo, I
shit,
understand,
and nothing
so,
changes. You know, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So it's
The credit Vince, right? A lot of the younger motherfuckers was coming in using their regular shit, and
not at first.
in this type of I mean, but in this day and age, you gotta protect your image because motherfuckers is weird. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we see motherfuckers get ran down on.
I mean, but first
on
things first,
TV.
you pay your thirst.
Sprite.
Yo, and that's what's that? Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
The motherfuckers is right, yo.
The motherfuckers is right.
Yeah.
But like
I was like pulling out of Martinelli's and shit.
Basically, same feeling,
yeah,
same
so
feeling.
yeah, you pull out of Martinelli's, yo.
Yeah, you a classy gentleman. Yo, only classy gentlemen drink Martinelli's.
Oh,
yo.
what we have here?
Well-traveled gentleman.
Well, what we have? Nigga, also eat toffee, my nigga.
Butter toffee.
Butter toffee.
Butter
Yeah,
toffee.
yo. At the right temperature too.
But yeah, yo, it's cool to see all these crossovers and like dream matchups and shit.
Yeah, it's cool to see, yo. As a wrestling fan,
But
like,
I will say, here's one thing that I think is it could be a negative, and this is just complete conjecture. Like I don't have nothing to base this on. I'm
Right.
just using, you know what I mean. But like now that WWE has, for right now, these working relationships with TNA and I guess Pro Wrestling Noah and Asi Ogawa's shit.
Marigold.
Does that lower, like, so if a nigga gets, like, say with Ricochet, right? Now that cuts down the number of places Ricochet can potentially, like, because he can't really, like, can you sign with TNA? TNA? I mean, I know you can't, but like, will TNA? You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of like
that's why you need to unload some of these niggas. Like, yo,
This is what you do this for.
when we was talking about last
I
week
mean, it's
about
not
contracts.
it's not technically being like he can be a TNA guy.
Hold
But-
on, real quick. remember last week when we talked about contracts?
Mm-hmm.
The talk of contracts, they gotta let some of these motherfuckers go.
Yeah.
To go to other places and shit. Because them just showing up would be like, yeah, you would expect AJ to show up. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't expect Chad Gable to show up on TNA.
What if these niggas is doing a... Now,
That's what I'm saying.
What if these niggas is doing a proxy war? So, like... Yeah, is that what you saying? They doing a proxy war? Like,
George Bush,
like Becky Lynch contracts up. Ricochet contract up.
Pop up in TNA.
And they just pop up in TNA to bolster TNA to make TNA number 2 over AEW.
But they know they all working together.
It's a fucking proxy war. Yo, that's maniacal.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
That's maniacal, yo. If Triple H,
that's what I'm like, cause when I ain't mean cut you off.
Nah, you
like,
good, yo.
Like the whole thing, like with Ricochet's contract coming up, right? And they've mentioned this nigga like the following 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They've mentioned this nigga on television still. And
never done that before.
And it was like I was like, all right, bro, this is what I'm like. I'm looking through the lenses my way, right? And I'm like, if Ricochet is to leave, I'm thinking like the only place he can go that makes sense to me is TNA. I'm like, in TNA, Ricochet works in TNA.
He does.
But I'm like, yo, if it's all just a ploy,
that's maniacal, yo.
Them niggas shooting from the logo, yo.
Yeah.
That's some logo jump shots, yo.
Yeah, I knew Triple H was a master manipulator, the habitual liar too.
AEW is doing the same thing.
He's moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful.
And let's not forget, right? Let's not forget they still got a partnership with MLW as well.
Who?
WWE.
I thought that MLW just won a lawsuit against some niggas.
Oh, that don't mean them motherfuckers don't still have business.
Do they have business? Now, what the last business they had?
They didn't listen.
I wouldn't want to
see. The
see.
shit was with Court Bow.
Court Bow was still there though, ain't he?
Bow.
They still bow. They didn't have no. All right, listen. Don't even quote me on this shit, right?
All right, cook.
Nah, I'm not. I'm done. That was it.
What the fuck?
Listen, bro. I gotta maintain the integrity of this show.
I'm not gonna jump off of the fucking limb.
I'm not about to jump off this shit, yo. Because I started unsubscribing to motherfuckers that like they report bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like
you don't want to be that.
I don't want to be that, yo.
Yeah. I feel you. I don't want to be that either.
Integrity. I feel
yeah, I don't. But I mean, speaking of integrity, I'll tell you somebody who right now seems like they're lacking some.
And that would be
Shane Ho Mack.
Yeah.
No Mac.
Fucking dick rider.
Now we all think this nigga a hoe, right?
Yeah.
Let's go around. Go around the horn.
Now
tell me why you think he's a hoe.
Step this way. All right, look. This is why I think Shane McMahon's a hoe. Because number one, he has the face of a hoe. Secondly, like only
that's subjective. We can't go with that.
He has the face of a hoe.
Hey,
put that bitch ass nigga on the blade of the Illuminati, my nigga.
I mean,
probably. Hey, but we're not going there right now.
Probably. He's
secondly, he's part lizard, my nigga.
Yeah,
secondly, like the unmitigated gall, my nigga. Like you. When did wrestling ever become about Shane McMahon, my nigga?
Huh? When Kurt Angle couldn't slam him through the glass?
1 year it was, Joe. He was wrestling Kurt Angle, yo.
I just said, when Kurt Angle couldn't slam him through the glass, yo, he was the man that year.
Like that was it, my nigga.
Yeah.
But why are you going over there?
No, but hold on. Can I say this one thing?
Cook.
I think Shane McMahon is the missing piece. I think Shane McMahon is the piece too. So I don't necessarily think Shane McMahon going over there is a bitch move because he showed interest before. Like, yo, Shane McMahon showed up on WCW. Even if you just keep it in kayfabe, you wouldn't have ever expected a McMahon on WCW.
And now the day
Granted, they bought it.
And now the day they bought the company.
But he's not erased from WWE at all. And he not in fucked up
And
stand.
he wanted
It's
no
not
freaky ass parties allegedly
That we know of.
That we know of. He not a fan as far as we know.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, you know what I'm saying? And
His son may be going into in the WWE.
His son going to college, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to play football.
but
I mean, he got
the fact that this news was even leaked is a story in itself. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like, it didn't say he had talks with him. It just said he's interested in having talks. So that means that's something.
He reached out to him before.
Oh, did it say that?
Yeah, like he's reached out. Not
Oh,
just like this ain't just the fishing rod. Like this is happening again. So
Oh shit.
You want to go
it's
fall
more
off
so
some shit
like
for the Indian, man.
legitimate now.
You want to go fall off some shit for
No,
the
I would.
Indian,
I wouldn't want him as an on-air act, but like you said, maybe in the front office, the dealings like that, he could be helpful to AEW. They might need a nigga. They might need a sports entertainment nigga in there. You know what I mean?
No,
An actual
that,
nigga.
that,
Yeah.
An
that
executive
legitimized.
nigga.
Yeah.
I thought
Wrestling
about
Yeah,
that
executive.
now
earlier.
like that, I can see that. But like as an
wrestling,
on-air
yeah.
talent, nah. That nigga fucking tore his ACL last time he was in the ring, didn't he? Try to do a
Quads.
leapfrog.
Quads.
Yeah, he don't really
Running the
need to do
family.
any of that.
Yeah, he tore both his quads.
It running the family. His dad did
On the
that shit.
springboard.
And you said his son playing football? All right.
Yeah.
That nigga quads. Somebody
That nigga
check his quads.
That nigga quads made of potted meat, yo.
What the
That
nigga-
shit got no sustenance to it, yo.
Nah, yo. He
Oh,
needed.
Yo, Shane McMahon in the elite. Like,
Shane McMahon in the elite is crazy.
Nah, I don't want that nigga to be on screen.
I don't
talent.
care now. No. Shane McMahon in the
nah,
elite.
yo, it's
They all wear shoes.
it's so many different ways you
Y'all
can
wear
go
Jordans.
with.
And
all
Okada
of it.
is the greatest wrestler of all time since he joined the elite. Yeah. That nigga is hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, that nigga is funny as
Yo,
shit.
he funny as shit. He the best thing about the elite right now, yo. Like, yeah. Shout out to Okada. But
That's
Shane
cool,
Mc-
yo. They smart to do that, yo. Hey, you don't
It's
need to
kinda
keep
working.
on trying to fucking yo. That's that Paul Heyman shit. You know what I'm saying? Accentuate the positives, hide the negatives.
That's a fact. Them
You know
niggas
what
knew
I'm saying?
Okada. They knew, like, nah, you a silly nigga, yo. Like, you gotta do some of this silly nigga shit on TV.
Hey, yo.
That's not the first time he did that fake cry shit,
Present,
yo.
present
That's
him in a different way.
yeah, yo.
Like
And
sometimes,
but still as a badass,
some-
like you're
some-
still a champion. You know what I mean?
Sometimes that helps you in the long run. Like that's one thing I learned about like WWE is good at doing that, allowing you to like have multiple characters or giving your character multiple layers to go through. As like Seth Rollins
You
went
need
through
it.
so many transformations, being serious to angry to funny to everything. Like he can do everything now. So like the way that he let them progress his characters, like that, you need those dimensions because
I think that's not even on the company. That's more on the
Like-
nigga itself.
yeah,
like
the
that
nigga
was on
itself, yeah.
like Seth Rollins,
yo.
Chris Jericho, like them niggas.
But you know, some people are just like kind of gimmick based. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like it wasn't
You
like
get somebody like John Cena, they get to a point they stuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you got to do something else. You know
Yeah,
what
John
I'm saying?
Cena, he couldn't do nothing else, yo. Or he chose not to do nothing else, whatever the case
Yeah,
was.
he
But like
couldn't.
niggas like
He
Seth
was at
Rollins,
a point
Roman
where, yo,
Reigns,
Yeah,
Chris
like,
Jericho,
you
fucking
gotta reinvent yourself.
Christian,
You
fucking.
want to be around, you got to
Yo, I'm
reinvent yourself
telling
a
you
few
real
times.
shit, yo. I don't want to see John Cena 60 years old, yo, coming
Nah,
out.
bro already said.
I don't want to see him now today.
Bro say he
I'm just
done.
saying,
Bro just said the other day he was like, yo, the sun's setting on this. I'm almost done with
It
this.
shouldn't be set.
He's like, I'm almost done. He's like,
It shouldn't
I'm,
be done.
He's like, I'm done with it. For real, he was kind of saying like, I'm finished.
Yeah.
Like I'll.
Ever since that nigga grew that fucking Ernest hairstyle.
Yeah, that nigga looked like clearly like Ernest. Shit.
Hey, we know what I mean, Vern? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then
But
he started
he'll
doing
be
that
back.
silly punch as a finisher.
he'll be
yeah.
back. You know what I'm saying? And but not in the ring.
It's an anime character.
That's yeah.
Cena got one of them joints. As long as I get you on the shoulders, yo, we gonna make some money.
We gonna make some money. There we go. There we go.
That's it, yo.
Yeah, that's
it.
really like, up, I can jump there, up.
Yeah.
Woo! Appreciate you,
For
appreciate
no
you.
reason, because a nigga gonna kick out of it. Nigga ain't
Oh,
pinned
man,
nobody
yo.
with one AA in 30 years, yeah.
Don't matter, yo.
Nah, that
As long as
nigga
I
got
get you on the shoulders, yo, it's
Yeah.
we gonna cash in, yo. We going to the bank.
We gonna eat filet mignon tonight.
Yeah.
You
But, like,
and your lady. A la carte, don't you worry.
Yeah,
It's all on my shoulders.
Shade in the elite though, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing you posit there, and I think I would be willing to give that a shot. You know what I mean? I would watch that. Because the niggas gonna come out in Christian Dior Jordans.
You gotta think outside the box, yo. I don't necessarily want to see Shane wrestle.
No.
However, you don't need Shane to wrestle.
No, because we don't like him enough as he is. Like, he's already a heel. You just show up and we're booing.
Yeah, we don't like you.
We don't like it. That's perfect.
Like, you'll get the first day of holy shits, and that's it.
Yeah.
Then they gonna boo your ass the next week.
Yo, no, Shane McMahon come up and he get right the mic and said, "You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here." I'm like, uh-oh. Let's go. What's happening?
Hey, yo, you almost had the motherfucking dread hanging down while you were saying that.
Oh, yeah, Razor Ramon. Yeah. Perfect.
My nigga Sky Hall. One time for Sky Hall.
One time for yeah, I still can't. I keep forgetting he's gone.
Yeah, one time for Sky Hall.
But yeah, yo. So who else was a hoe? Will Ospreay a hoe. But that match it's got more interesting from last night. Yeah, like
got more interesting.
Yeah,
what makes Will Ospreay a hoe?
Cause he going to get swerved. Yeah, everybody hoe when you go and get swerved, but it's the best wrestler in the world, yo. You know what I'm saying? So like,
respect.
Yeah, I mean, and but yeah, it's good. It's getting interesting. I like the aspect they're bringing into it now, where like he kind of shitted on the Callis family. Like, I think that's gonna be a factor in the match. I think the Callis family is gonna cost him the match some type of way in order to keep his heat. You know what I'm saying? Keep his heat so he won't lose all the way clean. And be like,
he bring Cowboy back, yo. Cowboy joined the elite. He beat the shit out of Swerve. We on again, yo, for round 4.
Yeah, yo. Because the Swerve and Page is the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin for AEW, yo. Like, that's... It's gotta be, yo. But the face-to-face with MJF and Ospreay, that was electric right there, yo. Them niggas, they gotta save that match. I'm sure they have, but, like, now, Ospreay is a bigger deal now than when he was making those guest appearances.
I mean, to me, he the same thing. Like, you couldn't, 2-3 years ago, niggas looked at Ricochet, said, all right, cool. I think what changed it is that you heard this motherfucker on the mic.
Yes. And the way they're presenting him as a star also. You know what I mean? Like, before, he was just presented, he was a good wrestler. He was a great wrestler. That was his presentation.
Now he's the ace
I wasn't wild when they signed him. I wasn't wild because I already considered him to have been presented to us.
But when that nigga grabbed him,
he was already presented to us in AEW. So him signing was just like, nigga, that's who you signed? I thought, like, the way they made it seem is like...
But yeah, that's what Tony Khan do. He had a big announcement, yeah. But you know what I'm saying?
But he hasn't changed on my end because I felt as though, like, yo, you know what you're going to get.
I didn't know you was going to get... I didn't know you were going to get the verbal skills like that, like what he has. That was the surprise. I knew what I was going to get as a wrestler. I did not know the charisma he had on the microphone.
He was doing that. Yo,
but I won't up on that. I never watched like Will Ospreay promos when he was in a Revolution. Like, I would watch the matches. So I won't watching the stories leading up to match. So like that shit, all I knew was that nigga's nice. You said what?
Just go back to New Japan.
I don't watch no New Japan promos because them niggas don't speak English.
No, they speak English.
But
them
they
niggas that speak English.
They do, but like I don't like. I wouldn't even know what to look at. Like when you Google Will Ospreay, like I
got you, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I had no reason to look him up as a talker. You know what I mean? So it was a surprise to me when I found out he was a talker, and I'm sure I wasn't the only person that was surprised by that. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, know him as just a flippy wrestling nigga. But that nigga,
what they let them do in AEW, I wasn't necessarily surprised, but I understand what you're saying about that point. Because if you don't look at Will Ospreay, I don't know. It's just, to me, I looked at it like they already presented him. It didn't have no wow.
They did already present
him. It wasn't like it was going to be a lot different. You already knew they're going to put the strap on him. He going to have amazing matches, but now you got to present them each week, and I think that's where you bring in.
But are you
what
saying
you do on the
from?
mic.
Are you saying right now? Can you say honestly, today the way Will Ospreay is held in public opinion is the same as it was a year ago?
Nah.
He's been elevated at least a little bit.
American TV each week now.
He's been presented as a bigger deal because he's now featured more on AEW.
That's what I'm saying. He's been
Yeah,
elevated.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's there, but even when he wasn't there, he was still like. Remember, he was in the Don Callis family way before.
He was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he wasn't. It was a sporadic
They
thing.
didn't have anything for him related wise
They shouldn't have.
outside of the sporadic appearances. He had nothing based around him outside of being in the Don Callis family. But now that he signed, Tony Khan was like, "Fuck that! I want to make you a big deal in the company." He's been presented as such. He get mad promo time. That nigga's fighting for the world title. Like, so now he's presented as, instead of a mid carder, that nigga's a main eventer now.
Man, he was
So it's
never the last 2 years, Will Ospreay has been a main eventer.
Yes, true. But you're
But
looking at it
in
from
AEW
your perspective
AEW,
because you know.
no.
I'm talking about from like the public, the mass public.
Yeah, like he's presented as a
I'm
main.
saying I'm part. I only speak this way because I feel like I'm part of mass public.
But
Now,
you more of a niche.
in-
You more of a niche than, you know what I mean?
Like
I'm
as
just
far
saying.
as
Like,
far as
You watch Against All Odds, my nigga. You a different nigga, yeah. You can't compare your knowledge
I
and,
know,
and you know.
I know, but that's why I'm saying it this way because I've seen. I get it, and I'm not saying it like I've seen all his work, but I know that from when he first started the fucking the Empire and shit. And he was with Blair Davenport. They had fucking Jeff Cobb and the Great Old Khan. Like, he was really, like, he was the kingpin. His persona was kingpin. And if you want to check any of that shit out, check that shit out. Because
No, this is before
No.
AEW. Yeah.
but this is what I'm saying, the last 2 years.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but
So,
I think that's
just to the general public, I guess what it say.
Yeah.
Yes, it would look like that, but the motherfuckers, the motherfuckers go off for anybody that walk through that door and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got when Shibata first came over.
That's
You know
a
what
big
I'm saying?
deal, though, yo. Like Shibata wrestling in America is a big deal, yo. Will Ospreay,
wrestling in life.
exactly. That's a big deal, yo.
The thing is like
Minoru Suzuki wrestling is a big deal. Like, you know,
like,
these things
the
don't
difference
happen.
the difference is like I get where you coming from.
And he won't show up on WWE.
The
He
last
got
who?
Suzuki.
Minoru Suzuki, if he show up on WWE, that's
He got to, yo. He got to.
Is he in pro wrestling though? He not in pro wrestling though, is he?
No, I'm just saying, but he got to, yo. That's the only place that he has not.
At least for like the Royal Rumble or some shit like that.
I think you give him a match, yo. They did it for Liger, just like you said, yo. Even when it was Tyler Breeze, Tyler Breeze was a great move.
that was in NXT.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, he did.
That ain't
that
gonna
was
slide
wild
on the
that
main
they gave.
roster.
That was wild. They gave Liger to Tyler
right,
Breeze. I always thought
now
that was wild.
might not slide on the main roster.
Yo, that felt like it was from the heart, yo. Under Vince, that was from the heart, yo.
But that's wild that Tyler
Liger.
Breeze got that shot. I always thought that was like, yo, Tyler Breeze gets Liger?
Yeah, that was.
You know, I always
think
thought that was,
shit
I'm like, all right, Tyler Breeze won't trash, but I mean,
what he do?
shout out
Yo,
my nigga Tyler
yeah.
Breeze.
That nigga was clearly Gucci Man was playing.
yo.
It
So
was like-
when I seen that, it was, yo, that
You was
like,
hyped.
yo, they was like, yo, what? They picked that nigga
Tyler Breeze.
That nigga Tyler Breeze like, who, me?
Yo,
What?
this nigga got
And he's still
Kalisto
on
to
roster
wrestle that
for
nigga.
real. He not signed, but
Nah, he's
still
signed.
around.
He signed. He signed to that nigga TV show.
He signed to Xavier Woods.
Yeah, he on the game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
he
he
is.
signed to Xavier Woods. That's why.
Yeah, he signed. He got 360 deal under
He gotta be
Xavier
a
Woods.
fucking- Yeah.
That nigga can't wrestle, yo. Like
Yeah.
Xavier Woods, like, nah, man, it's gonna. I think that might hurt the brand.
You gotta be a video game nigga.
All right, man. All right, I get it.
I like video games.
Dango
But nah, but I
Dango's still wrestling though. Shout out to Dango.
Dirty Dango.
Dirty Dango.
Yeah, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? he can go to NXT.
Nah.
Come on, man. He been there.
He been there, yo.
Been there, he
done
don't do that to him.
He done been there. He done did WWE, yo. It's over. We good.
He show up on Raw?
Yeah, yo. Let that nigga win Money in the Bank, yo. Let that go show up and win Money in the Bank.
Yo, Santino. Oh, yo, it's so many motherfuckers.
You know what should be in Money in the Bank
yo.
for real? If y'all want to do some wild shit,
Josh Ellington.
nah, yo. Ricky Starks, yo.
Oh yeah, Ricky. Yeah.
Wildest shit.
Ricky Starks wanted to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ricky,
like, yo,
he's on.
he's-
As soon as
yo,
his contract up, yo,
that
he just
nigga's
waiting.
Gone, yo. Like,
He
I'm
counting
like,
the
yo,
days.
That shit would
Yeah.
be crazy. Like it's up right in time.
Yeah.
Like right before main event. That nigga's like the surprise. That shit would be stupid.
But he's better suited. Like I think he's better suited for WWE anyway. Yo,
Yeah.
like he has a lot of he can build character, and plus, Edge kind of fucked him up, yo. Edge,
That's why I don't be fucking with that
Yeah,
nigga.
Edge
yo.
kinda
I don't
fucked that
be
nigga up,
fucking
yo.
with That nigga, yo.
That nigga zipped
It's
him up
'cause
in
of
front of
Ricky.
everybody, yo.
He had to do that.
He
to
had
that
to do
man,
that
yo.
like that, yo.
Nah,
You
yo.
only said what everybody else knew, yo.
He did, but like,
But
he had
nah,
to do
yo.
it like that. Shit hurt when Edge said, "Cause he was like, we know you know that nigga." Like you won't speak like you know the Rock, and he's like, "Oh,
Like, come on, man. Why you do my man?
yeah,
like
yo," and
that,
you cut
yo?
him off and shit, my nigga. Nah,
Yeah, like
yo.
you trying to clown him in front of people, yo.
Yeah, yo, you trying to get some pussy, huh? Cause Beth Phoenix said she fucked with boy, and you're like, "Oh, all right,
Nigga took that shit.
see if you fuck with him now."
Yeah, you shitted on it. Like that shit kind of fucked this. That shit fucked him up
Yeah, I
in
feel
AEW,
you,
yo.
yo.
I don't think I've seen him on
Yeah,
TV since
that
then.
shit fucked him up in
taking up for
AEW,
Adam,
yo. That shit really fucked him up, and I think like a lot of niggas might overlook that unless you're the niche audience who caught it. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
plus,
it's
he's
like,
a CM Punk guy.
Yeah, he
No,
a,
I
and he
caught
a
it,
Cody
yo, but I
guy.
don't wanna
And he a
drink
And
it.
he a
Cody guy.
Cody guy.
Yeah,
He
he
and
a
Cody
Cody.
best friends.
Yeah.
So
To
you
this
know,
day.
So it's like yo,
I-
and that Edge shit just kind of like it burnt, like it buried him, like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
buried him, yo, and like,
I think so. I never.
bro, I ain't seen that nigga since. I ain't seen that
Like,
nigga
I don't
since.
think. I think the
bro.
thing is Adam Copeland don't fuck with him personally, and that might be why we haven't seen him.
Yeah,
yet.
like, and that nigga ain't been on TV since that shit, yo.
Yeah.
And when that
I
nigga,
ain't never think about that.
yeah.
and then when that nigga's in, they asked that nigga on podcast, they be like, "Where you been?" He's like, "Man, I don't know, yo. Like, I don't know." He's saying to people like, "I don't know what the fuck's going on with me as far as in this company or my standing." So, bro, I already know I don't speak for him, but bro, probably like, "Yo, I'm out." When
In
they
a
shit up,
one-on-one match though, they was cutting a promo for.
Well, I don't even remember what match.
I don't even remember, bro. I just remember him burying Ricky Starks, and I don't remember seeing Ricky Starks afterwards.
He ain't been involved in too much.
He ain't been
yeah.
involved in nothing afterwards, yo.
That was like the end of last year. That was like 2023, like November.
That shit's criminal, yo. Like that's criminal.
Yeah.
And like
That's what I think happened. I think Adam Copeland don't
like,
fuck with boy.
Yo.
you said, what?
That can't be the last time Ricky Starks was on TV.
I think so. Like
Was he,
November.
Was he the tag team champions with Big Bill after that?
yeah.
No. They took the belts off of him because
And
they
then-
was putting them on Sting.
And then the Edge shit happened.
Yeah, because Edge.
Oh
was,
yeah. Then
Edge wasn't. I don't think Edge was the champion yet.
yeah.
No, Edge won't the champion yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just in a tag
And
team match.
and he been in and Edge been in the company what about almost
A year.
a year now?
It'll be a year in September.
Yeah, because Ricky Starks.
Brian been on TV.
Never have had the championship.
Bro,
at that
damn
time.
it. Bro, damn near been
It
on
wasn't
TV in a
like,
year.
you know what I'm saying, they was leading up to anything. It wasn't like he was cut out of the story. I think whatever it was already had happened to Ricky Starks. Mind you, I get them taking the belts off of him and Big Bill to put him on Sting. However, you broke them up as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever was going on with Ricky Starks, I felt him. It wasn't even Edge. And that's why I said I never looked at it from that point of view. Because I think he was on TV at least like once after that, because a lot of motherfuckers be on Collision. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even recall seeing bro on Collision, yo. Like he might have made appearances since then, but I think that shit.
I think with the actual date we need to check when the nigga lost the tag team titles. I think you see them one time after that.
Cause that shit.
Well, mind you, yo, his momentum always was start and stop. So at this point,
It was, but
mind you, what,
that
we
made
like
it
4
worse
years
though.
in AEW?
Here's an idea I just got too. If let's just say hypothetically, Tony Khan wants to re-sign Ricky Starks, but they need a way to fucking make him be the shit again. He just
MJF, yo. Him and MJF.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Him and MJF is money,
Yeah,
yo.
MJF, yo.
That shit should happen.
It happened before.
Nah,
when MJF had the world title, they beef.
Yeah.
But like
That
they
shit-
had a good beef.
Yeah. I definitely like see now that I can.
Yeah,
I
if
can
Ricky
get
Starks come back to Forbidden Door and cost MJF the match, beat his ass, like stand over top him, some type of shit.
Ain't gonna pay off though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he probably could be gone, but yeah.
I think that nigga going to the
Yeah.
EO.
So I mean, it's time, yo. It's time.
It's run its course,
And you can always go back. I believe AEW, you give them 10 years, it'll be a place where you'll see people
retreads.
like, yo, they're not going fucking what?
Yeah.
No, make some money.
Yeah, Cody gonna come back for too long. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas
gonna
good.
be like the temp agency.
Yeah.
That's how wrestling gonna be. Like niggas are gonna be shuffling companies till another company gets invented.
Yeah. That shit gonna be alright, yeah. Everybody
Yo,
eat.
cause all these different brands, like I said, I watch a lot of, like even if I don't invest in the actual program, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you got so many different avenues out here, yo. Again, the time to be a fan is right now, yo. Like, yo,
The best time to be.
WrestleMania
The best time to be.
and the universe of WWE is wide. They just came out with the announcement of going to fucking England. TNA, I believe, is going to Wales. TNA or AEW.
AEW is going to Wales. They're doing a collision.
AEW is going to Wales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Them crowds could be hype as shit, yeah. And AEW already went out to Wembley, and you know what I'm saying? WWE already do they shit. They've always gone around the world from time to time, but now it's becoming more prevalent, It's like
WrestleMania and SummerSlam seasons, you have these events that are like, if you are in the area, it's like it don't matter where you going, and that's the whole thing now. So now you add TNA into that shit,
them niggas going
which
back to Bloody
they
Money
really
and
been
everything.
in all that
shit
since before.
Yeah.
Like the last year or two. You know what I'm saying? When you have these events, ever since we was allowed to come back outside.
All that shit is going to make a whole generation of fucking very great wrestlers, because it's the same impact of like how the first Dream Team was to to the world, and then Slovakian niggas start shooting jump shots and shit like that. Like now we gonna have Slovakian niggas doing suplexes and shit. You know what I mean?
Like yo, sometimes you need to get fired.
You know what I mean? Slovakian niggas, yo. Like if Luka Doncic was in the front row, he wouldn't even play basketball right now. That nigga would be like, I'm gonna suplex a nigga. Like that's that's how them niggas talk. Yeah, they all got the fucking.
You get to the chopper.
Yeah, it's a whole language over there. Like I feel like I'm very fluent. Like if I flew over to Slovakia or any Vakia, it don't have to be Slovakia. It could be Slovakia, any Vakia. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you're a heterosexual, and I'm assuming we all are heterosexual.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? That is insane, yo. That nigga said it could be any Vakia.
Any Vakia.
What the fuck, yo?
Czechoslovakia, any Vakia. Yeah.
That's the only Vakia.
It's Slovakia. Or is it Slovenia? It's
I thought
Slovakia.
it's Slovenia.
Slovenia? Yeah, there's a lot of Vakias, my nigga. Like
I was a geography nigga, yo. If I went to college, I'd have been a geography major for real.
So you familiar with the Slovakia region of?
I'm familiar with the Earth, my nigga.
So the Slovakian region of Earth.
Yeah, that's over there by the Caucasus Mountains.
Exactly. You know.
They make all the
by the Aegean Sea.
You the one we should be talking to.
Yeah, they make all the Nikola Jokic's over there.
They make all the Don Shicks over there, all the consonant. Yeah. When your name got like 15 consonants in it, and then you talk like that. That's what that sounds like when you use all those fucking consonants.
That shit is ancient Snow Sumerian. Yeah.
That's like the language they spoke on Enemy Mine, my nigga. Like that's what fucking.
That's like the origins of Dothraki. Like,
Them niggas are savages, yo. Shout out to all my Vakian niggas though.
All them niggas.
I think Big Body Best a Vakian nigga.
He Albanian.
He's Albanian. Okay, that's a Vakian though. That's kind of the same.
Yeah.
It's in the same region.
Yeah, all them niggas is them niggas look like Action Bronson.
They all be shout out to all the country that got white Muslims, yo.
Yeah, them niggas be white Muslims.
They be hardcore Muslims too, yo. Shout out to that. The Vakian Muslims, yo. I'm gonna make an album called Vakian Muslims. I'll put you a Big Body Best on the cover.
You gotta get that nigga on the album.
He gotta be on every song on the album, yo. It's gonna be an EP. I can't afford it.
Yeah,
Two tracks.
Well, definitely had to be the EP.
It's gonna be 5. He could be a strong 5 in the intro.
Yeah, you need the intro.
It gotta have the intro.
Or if you let the intro be like 3 records.
I'm gonna chop it up. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm gonna get my money's worth. You know what I mean? Nah, yo.
Yeah, that's 3 records.
He taxed it. Nah, fuck that.
Motherfucker, rewrite.
You know what I mean? Oh, don't worry. And don't let a Kai make a remix of it.
Think about it. If you take that joint, right, even in still, or you could take that one joint, let him like talk as long as he wants, right? And as soon as he's done, that's track 1. That might be 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's the whole EP right there.
Then you got 2 records behind it that's just you, and that's it. We out.
We out. Let's go.
The greatest heist ever.
Eat a fry on them. Eat a
Throw the fry.
Throw
the fry.
But yeah, yo. So in a quick recap, yo. Shane O'Mac's a hoe.
Oh, nigga.
But not all. You know, I mean that. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
You don't think he's a hoe? So 2 out of 3 podcasters agree.
Yeah,
Shane O'Mac's a hoe.
His father should have known him, yo. His father ain't even had to let it. Like, his father ain't even had to treat it like that, yo. His father told him, like, yo, fuck out of here, yo. You fired. So, I mean, yo, come on, yo. What you expect a motherfucker with a wrestling history? Now, this ain't like fucking Hulk Hogan just showing up, which they just slid back in. They doing business back with Hogan now and shit.
Yo, Triple H is a different kind of racist, my nigga. I'm trying to tell y'all. That nigga like red herring, yo. I'm gonna catch it.
That nigga's a white nationalist.
On the low, he just put all these big booty bitches on TV to cover up the fact.
Yo, he be putting them big booty bitches on TV.
They got Hogan on the Legends deal and shit. I feel you, yo. Do what you gotta do.
Yo, put a bullet in that nigga, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, he going.
Big E should have Steiner line like that nigga.
Yeah, yo,
he gonna fucking jump. You gonna dehydrate out.
They should have let that nigga get jumped. When that nigga came back to the company, they should have beat that nigga the
fuck
up.
They did on 2K that time when all the niggas jumped.
Yeah, yo, they should just let that nigga get his ass whooped, yo.
But yeah, so you don't agree Shane O'Mac's a hoe. Who else we said? CM Punk is a hoe. We all agree on CM Punk being a hoe, right?
Yep. Hold out.
Man, depends on how you look at it, yo.
This nigga, hey yo, face.
Just saying though, yo. Just saying.
And
depends on how you look at it, yo. I knew it was coming, yo. I like that story. I like that story.
It can show that CM Punk don't gotta like you to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? And Drew McIntyre the same. You know what I mean? Like,
cause remember, yo, this was supposed to be Seth. He was supposed to be beefing with this nigga, and I think they still got that in the bag.
They do. Seth just came back, didn't he?
Yeah, he back.
Levels, yo.
He back outside.
Back outside, yo.
Hey, yo.
He'll be on there tomorrow.
Real quick. The Shield is the greatest group of all time, aren't they?
I don't believe
3 man.
Like, just based off what they did as a
their
group.
Accolades? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, just as what they did as a group and what each 3 has done after that group.
Yeah.
They're the greatest.
Fuck yeah.
No other group. Arn Anderson ain't win no world title. You know what I'm saying? Like, Billy Gunn ain't win. You know what I'm saying? Scott Norton ain't win world. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? All them niggas won a world title in WWE.
All
them niggas won.
He was goated before. John Moxley was goated in WWE before he left. Also bullshit. Like he was doing some bullshit in WWE and still won the title.
That shit was tainted.
That shit was trash. But he still won the belt. You know what I mean?
And this is the only reason why I even have an argument for this. Only because, yo, you never got to see, and I think you still will. I think that's one of the craziest things. You will eventually see John Moxley in WWE.
Yeah.
Before his career is up. So at that point, yes, the return of John Moxley and what he does there, even if it's just a one-off, yeah. But I don't look at it like, the greatest three-man, yeah.
They're the greatest group, yo. What's a group that's done, like, collectively and individually that's done what they've done?
It ain't one, yo.
Fucking NWO, the original. Not in whole.
Scott
Hall never won a world title.
Hall never won a world
Elite.
title.
Scott Hall is the elite. He's the originator.
Not the elite. Bullet Club.
Nick Jackson ain't never won a world title.
You said modern. You said modern day.
Yeah, I think Shield got them niggas, yo.
I don't know, yo.
I think
We might have
Now, which iteration of the Bullet Club? Because there's only one iteration of the Shield.
My
But see,
nigga,
here's
Roman
the
Reigns
thing.
was the champion for 3 fucking years, yo.
John Moxley won every belt on earth.
That nigga was the champion for 3 whole years.
Yo, Roman
like that
Reigns
alone,
was
that
fucking
alone is goated.
trash.
Like,
Roman Reigns was, hear me out. Roman Reigns was trash.
that nigga had won the world title
Stuck it out.
4 times.
Hold on, he
already.
stuck it out. And he evolved
Right.
into some shit that is undeniable. I'm not even slighting. But what I'm saying is, him, Moxley, the only one that really is like the leader of that shit is Seth.
Rollins. Yeah.
Because Seth been fucking working like a bitch. Like,
So, but I don't understand how you can just disregard. So, we're only counting what they did in WWE?
Yo, I'm just saying 3-man, yo. If you talking about 3-man, yeah. Because that's who they wanted to build a new generation around.
The Bullet Club, Elite. Are you talking about Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Adam Page? Is that what we talking about?
See, I'm answering your question in the sense of in general, not even who the members are.
Still, yeah.
Like I said,
I think the Shield got them niggas, yo.
I think the Shield still got
the
them
original NWO, 3 members.
Okay. Hogan, Nash, and
Scott
Hall.
Hall never won a world title, yo. He never won a world title.
Saying you said his role in wrestling, greatest wrestling, and if you talking about championships, yeah, all day.
Yeah, that's what makes you great. Like, winning accolades and fucking, you know what I mean? I just want to say collectively and individually.
Roman is, even with the world championship, Roman been what? A tag team champion? That's it?
I think he won the United States.
That nigga won a Rumble. That nigga beat The Undertaker. That nigga main evented like
That
4
nigga
5
lost
straight
the
WrestleManias.
Yeah, main event WrestleManias is an accolade. Yeah,
Nah, yo.
He was PWI Wrestler of the Year.
Bruh by himself changed wrestling. During the pandemic, bruh by himself changed wrestling.
When they was shit. I'm just saying, I'm not denying it. I don't even have an argument.
I'm not judging the quality of the matches I'm talking about the overall greatness. Like, there's some games Michael Jordan won't the shit either, but that nigga's the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Some games Kobe went 4 for 20.
Yo, championships. If you go on that route, yes. But when you say like the greatest, as far as like,
I'm not talking about the best. I'm not talking about the best.
I ain't talking about the best, because I mean, you would only measure that in championships.
Or wrestling, just in-ring work. You know what I mean?
That nigga.
But
can I give you his accolades if you don't mind?
Whose accolades?
Hold up for accolades, and I'm with y'all all day. I don't even have an argument for it. I'm just saying, if you talk about impact, one of the greatest fucking factions ever is the Dangerous Alliance. Because if you want to break it down, you know what I'm saying? And that was over the course of time. So
but Arn Anderson was in that too, and he still ain't with no world title. Arn Anderson gonna fuck you up every time.
Fuck you up, he'll shoot you. He'll shoot it right down for you.
They one of my favorite groups too. Dangerous Alliance, Horsemen. I mean, I'm not saying the Shield are my favorite group, but I'm just saying, if you just looked at their Wikipedia page, the Shield is a GOAT.
I'm only saying that, yo, because they wanted that. They wanted to build around. But
I don't know if they saw what they.
So-
I don't know if they saw that coming. What these niggas became, yeah. WWE damn sure didn't see Dean Ambrose becoming what John Moxley became. But I don't think they thought Seth Rollins was gonna become what he became either.
All right, hold on. Let me say this. I remember back in the day when they were
In the day.
the Shield was the Shield, right? But they weren't solidified.
Yeah.
The report was, John Moxley was going in the direction of being like the next Stone Cold.
Right.
Yeah, I
You know
remember
what I'm
that.
saying? Roman would be something like The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know
Seth
what I'm
was going to
saying?
be CM Punk.
So in that
That nigga
sense,
turned into Shawn
you
fucking
already
Michaels,
knew
yo.
if they was building them around, like, they never booked them bad. They kept them together, they built, and then they,
That's what
like,
I'm
the Wyatts was together. But
but I mean, but
they
they were.
wasn't,
But that's
you know what I'm saying?
but
None of them really was wrestling.
I think,
that's
that
what
right
makes them
there,
great,
yeah,
though.
that
That's what
goes
makes
with
them
their
great.
greatness because they
were
saw
built
that in
right.
them.
They were built right, so they gave them titles. They gave them prominent.
In
pictures.
wrestling, you only get greatness when you get pushes like that. Like you can't be great without, you know what I mean?
Bro, they
Almost
was-
some people can, but for the most part, you can't be great
They were-
without some type of company behind you.
You
know
could
what I
tell.
mean?
You could tell they wanted them niggas to be great, yo, because they were over pushing Roman Reigns. They were over pushing this nigga, and the crowd was
you had
relenting.
one there.
And that nigga was still winning the world heavyweight title. Like, fuck that shit. I'm still gonna win. So they made sure that you knew that Rollins, Ambrose, which is now Moxley, and you knew that if the belt was going between any niggas between the brands, it was going between them three niggas. Everybody else was just lucky to get an opportunity, but them three niggas was gonna be the champion regardless. They was gonna make sure at the end of the road they all were gonna be.
you
the
can't
champion.
beat you can't beat that type of story. I got it.
Yeah.
Like that's
So-
long term storytelling. Like Roman's story exceeds this bloodline shit.
Yeah.
This shit just been transformed into something.
This shit is
Ridiculous
literally his entire gimmick, yo. Like the
Well, I mean, they need
like
it.
the
This
tribal
is
chief was the
perfect time to
final
do it.
form of that shit. Like he was pretty much been the same person, but he just never got a chance to really.
Cause Jey Uso ain't it, yo.
He ain't gotta be, yo.
He ain't the next one, yo.
Roman Reigns
have to.
is
The
a
next
better
one-
wrestler than that nigga anyway.
The
Yeah.
next one is Braun Breaker. That's the next one.
You think that's the next one?
Is a pig pussy pork, my nigga? Come on now. Like,
Uh,
yeah, that's the next one, yo. It's Braun Breaker, yo. They gonna build that shit. This next generation, post Roman, post Seth, all these niggas. That shit gonna be built around that nigga, man. Him, Carmelo Hayes, Dragunov, all these niggas. Like these the next niggas, yo. But Braun Breaker gonna lead the pack, yo.
All right, but do you have
Oba.
anything similar?
Oh no, he part of that. He part of that.
Oba's
he part
that
of that
nigga.
whole thing.
Oba the next.
He part of that whole-
I think he gonna be
What's the
bigger than
next
Braun
deal,
Breaker.
yo?
Yeah.
He part of that whole. He part of that whole little like.
Mhm.
I couple him in that group with Braun Breaker and all them.
Do we have a new dynamic of the Shield?
Nah.
Because I want to add to, because Austin Theory,
Austin
Yeah.
Theory's in that pool with him.
Austin Theory gonna be
That nigga's the
beast.
next John Cena, yo. That nigga's the next fucking
Him-
John
him
Cena.
and-
He been earmarked for years though.
That
Like,
nigga's
even back
the
when he
next
was in the Evolve,
That nigga,
niggas all like
the
that
first
was.
time I seen him,
Yeah,
dog, I
he's
said,
like
yo, that's
some
the next
shit,
John
yo.
Cena right there.
Yeah.
I said that's an all American white man. Like
Vince loved that nigga,
like,
yo.
no, yo.
Vince
I'm
loved
like,
that
yo,
nigga.
this is a clean cut all American
Clean-cut
white
white
man. I
man,
said, bro,
yo.
this is John Cena as a kid, yo. I said if WWE get their hands on him, it's over.
He's a blue chipper. He's a PTPer.
Yeah.
A blue diaper
That
dandy.
nigga's a 5'2" athlete, yo.
Yeah.
Like, and they're building that nigga to be a face now. That nigga's about to take this shit over. Like, he's grouped up in all of like this next class of niggas.
Oh, he about to do a face turn for Austin Theory?
the
Oh
tag.
no,
yeah,
y'all don't like
yeah.
it, yo. I think they
Tag-
need.
he keep putting that nigga in trouble. Grayson Waller
Yeah.
keep putting that nigga in trouble, and they keep getting
I
fucked
like
up.
that, but-
And then he's like, yeah, if it weren't for my tag team partner, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I get it. The nigga, he where he at because of me. And Austin Theory's like, yo, I'm getting my ass beat because of you, though. So now they beefing because of that. So that's like their whole little thing.
I don't
But
like that Grayson Waller nigga.
I don't like that nigga either. But
They still got the shot, and I think that's why you do it.
but I think this new crop of niggas that they got
They the
coming up-
champs?
Yeah, they tag team champions.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So this next crop of niggas they got, yo, all these niggas got it, yo. These niggas got it. Like once they get Obafemi on the main roster and shit like that,
I know one thing.
and they get like Roxanne and all
10 years from now, 15 years from now, when this group of like this new batch is doing their shoot interviews, they can't blame Vince. This is a generation. This could be the first generation post Vince.
This is Triple H's
This is
generation.
the first
yo.
post Vince generation. Yo, you can't blame none of that shit on Vince McMahon. Yo, he ain't sexed none of y'all up.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
it's
If
so-
any
yo,
wild
the
freaky
House
shit
of
happen,
Black.
yo, that's under Triple H's watch.
He ain't sexed none of y'all up.
He
I
ain't
was
touched none of
thinking
y'all
about that
fannies.
shit, right, yo.
He
The
ain't
House
pat
of
no
Black.
fannies, yo.
You said what?
Remember the House of Black?
Uh huh.
Remember when they started and they were doing those vignettes, like right around the time they was gonna bring Buddy Murphy in, and they were doing like those
Praise to that nigga, yo.
Bray Wyatt like vignettes and shit, and then you just stop seeing that shit. I never was a fan of like the house rules shit,
Mm-hmm.
but it had an element. Like, you take something, like right now, yo, you have like unlimited fucking potential
You good.
to get yourself over if you find the right shit. I was listening to an interview with Raven, and they was asking him
Simone?
about Polo.
Scotty Polo.
Scotty Polo.
That's a fly ass name. Somebody should use that as a rap name.
And they asked him, how did he come up with Raven gimmick? And he was like, man, I made that shit in like 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just he wanted to tap into psychology, but he also just wanted to be able to have some type of element where it was just always different. So
That
he
nigga
was
was
wearing
Kurt
different
Cobain,
pieces.
yo. That nigga was dead. That nigga was
Yo.
Kurt Cobain, yo.
Yeah, yo, and he tapped into that. He tapped into
Yeah, that
the
nigga was-
Raven persona. He was
yeah.
like, "Quote the Raven, nevermore." That's my catchphrase.
That's one of the illest
That's my
catchphrases
name.
ever,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
That's one of the illest catchphrases in wrestling history. Is that
And-
quote the Raven,
And he's
nevermore.
really like
He should have been champion.
another
yo.
thing,
That first
when he-
push of
when he was
Raven,
young-
Yo.
when he first got to WCW, that shit was goated.
Yes.
When he was the United
Yes.
States, up until
Yes.
Goldberg beat him for the belt,
Yes.
he was goated,
He was
yo.
gonna- I thought he was gonna
No,
be
he
champion.
was
yo.
already
I
goated
wanted that nigga to be the
before you
champion.
even
I was
know.
like,
I'm
nah,
about
yo.
to tell you some shit, right?
Mhm.
When he was Johnny Polo, he was an assistant
Fuck
producer.
Goldberg, man.
Oh,
That
Raw.
nigga a hoe too.
Like, Vince saw what he could do and like fast track, and they moved him to Connecticut and shit. So he was the assistant producer of Raw.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? He was like, I wanted to wrestle though. And Vince didn't fuck with him because of his size. And he was like, yo, I ain't got no abs and all that shit. So I just throw a t-shirt on. I went just straight grunge. He's like, I don't even like half of the fucking bands that I was wearing t-shirts and shit. Right? So the psychologists of today, like Tony Storm, something that, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And she got personality issues, so she could always go back to,
She got personality issues.
you know, trying to tell you, yo. So yeah, it is really what you put into your shit. Like even over there in the E. You know what I'm saying? You got a little room to do some other shit. You know what I mean? AEW ain't no excuse. You just need to jump on social media and get your shit jumping.
You need to get your shit popping, yo. You just gotta get your shit popping, yo. If you get your shit popping enough, then you'll get on Dynamite.
Pretty much.
Yo, cause a motherfucking Zack Ryder, like a Zack Ryder, like this day and age.
He
you
would
know what I'm
smoke
saying?
shit. Zach, the Internet Championship, that whole shit he was doing, man, he would smoke shit. He would be the king of WWE right now. Yo. He'd be the NXT champion at the very least. Right now.
At the very least. And he still might.
He
Because
said,
he over in TNA.
yeah, that nigga everywhere, yo. I don't think that nigga signed,
Everywhere,
yeah. They say the Hardy's
That's
not
what
even
I'm
under
saying,
contract for
yo.
TNA. They just, they do it.
Popping up.
Waters are polluted, yo, no matter where you go.
Where you go, yo. No matter where you go, there you are.
It's pee in the pool, yo.
And I mean, I don't unless anyone else has anything else to add to the discussion.
You know, I said my piece. Goldberg a hoe.
Goldberg a hoe, and he said something about
Yeah,
Bret
yeah.
Hart. You know what I mean? You watch
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
mouth when you
Yeah.
talk about Bret
Yeah,
Hart, my
yeah.
nigga.
Bret Hart's the only nigga calling
Yo.
nigga Bill Goldberg.
Every time, say that nigga full name. What are you, Bill Goldberg? I'm not
Yo,
fucking
did you-
scared of Bill Goldberg.
maybe about 3 hours ago, y'all was listening to an interview
Yo,
with.
that shit makes me laugh so
listening to-
much, yo. He called that nigga
I was
by his
listening to
entire
Bischoff,
name
right?
every time,
And they was
yo.
they read him William Regal's what he wrote in his book about the whole match with him and Goldberg and shit, and how he got caught up in all that shit. And William Regal had this quote. He was like, "I was like an undressed, a poor dressed bed, like poorly made bed and shit." Like that's how he related that match to. Like, and Bishop was like, "Yo, that's the classiest way to say I was some shit." Like,
Yo,
William Regal, classy nigga,
that's
yo.
a classy English nigga, yo. That nigga got all the phrases, yo.
That nigga had his hand behind his back when he said
Yeah,
it.
them niggas got all the phrases, yo. Like them niggas talk like old English niggas. Them niggas talk like constables and shit.
Yeah,
Like
talk about
not like
stuff.
old white English niggas. When you listen to like the language they use, bro, like they use the Queen's English. Like they don't say like the bathroom. They say shit like the facilities. Like they all their word. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But they don't say like I made a mess on my clothes. I soiled myself. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talk
they call fries chips and call cookies crisps.
They eat scones,
My blues.
not biscuits.
Yeah,
Eat scones.
they smoke fags, yo. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Yeah, you had the right sentence, yo, to follow it up, yo. That was the fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like them
on the
niggas.
backboard.
That nigga talks like a constable, yo. Like he would say like my lord, my liege.
But yeah.
But yeah, yo, to finish it up, yo, Bill Goldberg is a bitch, yo. Cause
Fuck Bill Goldberg. Fuck Bill
Fuck
Goldberg.
you,
What
Bill
William Regal
Goldberg.
said in his book, yo, he was like, yo, man, Goldberg was cool. Like, I didn't know he had a problem with that match, or he felt as though I did something to him until I read it in his book.
That nigga Bret Hart he's still that nigga is.
We
not,
don't want to hear you say Hitman no more.
like for real. Like that, yo, he feel like that nigga ruined his career, yo. That nigga's not letting that shit go. You said watch out. Yeah, Bill.
If Goldberg died, it'd be
Be the greatest day of that nigga life, yo.
Bret Hart.
Bret
That
Hart,
nigga
yo.
feel like, I mean, he probably feel like he probably be in better physical shape if that shit never happened. That shit
Yeah,
fucked his career up, yo.
he
That
still
shit
had
fucked his body up.
he still had a good 5-10 more years left.
Yeah,
before
like that
that,
shit
yeah.
fucked his career up, and
Especially the way he wrestled. Like he didn't take a whole lot of
he wasn't
stupid
a high
bumps.
impact wrestler, yo.
He could have went back to the WWE where they bought him. My nigga, he would have been
Brett,
wrestling
listen, yo,
Triple
Brett
H
was
in
going down,
WrestleMania.
yo. Brett was going down around that time, yo.
Come on, man, don't do that, yo.
I'm just listen, yo. I know this for another show, yo. But Brett was going down. They wasn't doing right with Brett.
Now
yo.
I don't want to hear you say Hitman no more. Now
Stop.
That's fine, yo. I didn't say Hitman. I said Brett.
it's the same thing, yo. If I ever meet a nigga named Brett, I'm just gonna call him Hitman. It don't fucking matter, yo. If your name Brett, your name is also Hitman.
I've never met a nigga named Brett, yo.
The Hitman.
Yeah, yo. Hey, oh, Hitman. And I know they get tired of that because everybody on Earth does it. Hitman. My man, the Hitman.
My man hit me.
All right. Wrap the shit up, B.
I was just about to. Thank y'all for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, follow everybody that's involved with this production we call FTMR. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live so that you can tap in and follow FTMR, the only place where you can get Grapplenomics. Thank you for everybody who listens worldwide with their ears, our audio audience. Y'all know who y'all are. We ain't got to run down the list. For everybody here at Fuck the Main Roster, we'd like to bid you all adieu. I am Sonny Colfax, a.k.a. Lord Jamar Quinn.
And I am Rock Raw, a.k.a. something kind of hero Chono.
Fuck you, face, yo. Shout outs to my microphone, yo, for holding up throughout the show.
The
yo.
whole show, my nigga.
Yeah.
The whole show, yo.
Wah, wah,
Whole
wah,
show.
wah.
Same equipment, yo. Just, you know what I'm saying? Made some adjustments to it.
It just
But,
God blessed it today.
Yeah, yo, but shout outs to the team, yo. Fuck with everybody, yo. Follow the socials, yo. We got them popping up somewhere on the screen. I'm Fuck You Face 410. And I'm Los Santos Basketball, yo.
And this is Fuck the Main Roster. Peace.
We don't want to hear you say hitman no more.
Go get your gun.
I'm too old to tussle. I'm too old to scuffle. I might pull a muscle. I'm gon' shoot you. I'm not gon' squabble. I gotta work tomorrow. Don't be someone saw. I'm gon' shoot you. Nigga, you gon' die. It's not like murder's on my mind, but if you stop me on my grind, then I have a right to defend. Hit the switch and now your light gotta end. This nigga came right at the gym. You think that I am fighting with him? Fuck that. He gon' punch a bullet, and I hope he win. After I shoot, let's watch. See if he can. I bet